WWE SuperCard Season 7 launches November 18, 2020. But where am I going to find out what it's all about? Hang on, I made this. People, welcome to my Bluffer's Guide to WWE SuperCard Season 7. Everything you need to know right here. Now let's start with the home screen. When you first open the game, you'll see a new home screen showing the PvP sections, which are now all available at the same time. Plus we now have direct access to the draft board, so no need to play a game before collecting those remaining picks. There are 3 new tiers of cards to be unleashed in Season 7. They are biomechanical, looking bluish. Then we can move on to Swarm, looking insectary-ish. And then finally, Behemoth, the big un. And look, the stats have been rounded up, so we're dealing in chunks of millions, not lots and lots and lots of numbers. It's all good stuff. And of course, there's these extra special stats, styles and techniques coming in. Something new to learn in Season 7. You want more free cards? Yes, please. Well, head for the Catalogue Foundation set. Collect the specific cards from one tier and you'll get a free card for the tier above. Simply open the free Foundation packs when you see all 6 of the cards you've already collected glowing. And there you can see Behemoth freebie waiting for you. Card drops. Yes, Money in the Bank just became a serious contender again. From being a wasteland with no picks available, all those weeks and months you spend grinding trying to get the special cards but getting nothing in between, it's a different ball game now. You'll get 6 cards for a win. Now I'm hoping, I've not confirmed it, but I am hoping that this again could be extended to Last Man Standing. As I say, you're going to have to keep an eye open for that one. But to go from Money in the Bank, not just getting your new Supercoins, but going into the draft board, that's a winner in my book. Probably the biggest game changer in Season 7 coming up, styles and techniques. Now pay attention to the cards I'm throwing in front of you here while I try and explain briefly. Each WWE star will have a fixed style, and SuperCard have identified 5 styles in total: Grappler, Brawler, Striker, High Flyer and Orator, or Orator some people like to say. Now the star will determine which 4 techniques he or she can have, and there are 6 techniques in the game, but each style only has 4 techniques associated with it. If you don't like a WWE star's particular technique, you can change it randomly, similar to attributes on an equipment card, but it'll cost credits. So why not try out all the techniques first before deciding which ones suit your style of playing the game best. Now if you pro a card with 2 different techniques, you get to choose the one you prefer out of the 2. So you're not missing out. It's always worth bearing in mind that when you have 2 single cards, you only need one of them to have the technique that you fancy to be able to carry it over to the pro. So don't bother trying to change the 2 of them, because you don't need to. Super moves. The equivalent of smacking your opponent with Negan's baseball bat, Lucille. You fill the super move meter up 2% at a time with every game you play. At 100%, you can unleash a super move, which will boost your card's stats by 100%. If you can't win from there, you shouldn't be playing the game. We're getting there, people. It's number 7, the draft board. It's now there on the main menu. It's great. You can dip in whenever you want. You don't have to jump in and play a game now if you've got some picks outstanding. You can go straight into the main menu, look for the old draft board icon, whack on it, start collecting. If you get fed up, jump out again. And you think, no, actually, no, we'll carry on. Go back in again. No need to play games. Just tuck in whenever you want. And talking of doing things whenever you want, all PvP modes are now going to be available to play whenever you want, in one easily accessible place off the main menu. Remember though, you will still be earning points for a league place and PvP rewards, and you are going to earn more for a win from Royal Rumble, which could carry a maximum 120 points for a 12-0 win, compared to War, which is a much quicker game to play and much easier on the eye, but gives you just 41 points for a 3-0 win. So bear that in mind when you're thinking about your tactics in the old PvPs. The changes keep coming, and this one is huge! Autoplay! Autoplay, we're used to it with the PvP modes, but not with the normal things like Wild or Money in the Bank. But here it is, autoplay for those very modes, and potentially, they haven't announced it yet, but potentially some of the events too. Oh, road to glory with autoplay. Life would be worth living again. Look, this will benefit casual players and those looking to level up cards without worrying too much about their win-loss record. And also, if you get dragged away to answer the phone, or a call of nature. We've heard a lot about them. We've all seen them. Some have even collected them already. Supercoins. One currency. Another huge change in game is the introduction of one currency. So no more PvP tokens, no more team battleground points, no more money in the bank contracts. It's all Supercoins. And of course, there'll be a nice big Supercoin store to go and spend our hard-earned loot. So what does the future hold? Well, in the next couple of months, we're going to see the Fusion Chamber. The Fusion Chamber for the Biomix. You can see all the cards that they were thinking about including when the game was being tested. You can see for yourself who they are. Hopefully they'll be the same, because there's some goodies in there. Some real goodies, and particularly when we move on to Swarm. Swarm modes, I'm very pleased to see, and I really hope he's still going to be included. Doink the Clown. A bit of Doink. Good to see him in the game. And there'll be more new stuff on the way with War Games. They're making plans for War Games. There's already plans for a male deck and a female deck. 16 cards there. 16 of your finest. Get ready for war. And of course, there's going to be all the seasonal events coming up. Not that far away from the holiday season, but just in the next few weeks, if not this weekend. Could there be something food related? Perhaps the potential return of Gobbledygooker. Keep your eyes open, keep your eyes peeled, people. Armed with all this information, I hope I've given you enough to carry you through SuperCard Season 7. If not, ask me some questions down below. If you want to know more, catch us on Twitter. You know the usual drill, people. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Get it on.
People say to me all the time, "Hey Johnny Wrestling, what does it take to become a winner?" To those people I say, try watching BadLadDad's latest video. He'll show you just what it takes to become a WWE SuperCard champion.